Hey everybody, I hope you're really well. I'm just doing a quick update video. I'm going to share a couple of things. I've got two events coming up. The 17th of May in Bristol, we're going to be doing Growth Hack Bristol, which is going to be full of tips and hints and trade secrets to help you grow your business and really kind of implement practical stuff that will help you grow your business. So things like how to use MailChimp a bit more effective, how to target ads a bit smarter, how to use direct mail to really still get sales. Lots of different things. We'll talk about tech, we'll talk about print, we'll talk about design, we'll talk about all sorts of stuff, and it's completely free. So come down, book in, bring some colleagues, bring some friends, and we will really work through some stuff and show you some good stuff that you can implement that will help you grow your business the next day. And then the second event I want to talk to you about is in London on the 4th of June, and that is a strategy and marketing masterclass. It's not for everybody. It's a small group, and we're going to intensively work on the business owners and the business people in the room. And we're going to look at the challenge facing your business, the opportunities facing your business, and how you maximize all the tools of marketing to hit your sales and marketing goals to grow your business. So there will be only a small group of people coming. It's a whole day. It's a big commitment to come in for a whole day, lock yourself away from the world. But when you leave, you will be so empowered and fired up to grow your business. It will change the way you operate the next day. So small number of places, so book. I'll put the link here. But I'm really excited about that because I love working with business people on small group levels, and I think we're really gonna do some good stuff. I've done these before for inside companies, but I've also done them in small groups, and every bit of feedback has been that they've got something, they've grabbed hold of something they can use and turn that into something the next day and the next week and the next month to yield growth in the business. So if you can make it, book in, but there is only a few places. And then the final thought I wanted to share with you is three things that you could do now to grow your business. These are not rocket science. Most marketing is built on common sense, but I'm going to suggest a couple of things that you can do right now to grow your business. So number one, your email marketing. Take your business owner hat off and look at your email marketing. Is it interesting? Is it delivering value? If it isn't, find a way to deliver value. If you give value, people value value. Yeah? People value value. So give some value. Next one, subject lines on email. What's your subject lines like? If your subject line is rubbish, it will affect your open rate and your click-through rate. So get a great killer subject line that really kind of resonates with your audience. Interestingly enough, a survey recently pointed out that what you put in your subject line is what people want when they open the email. So if you put in there, I'll give you an example. I did a video, an e-blast for somebody, and I put in next week. Yeah, that was the subject line. It opened up and it was a sales email to get people to meet next week. And guess what? Lots of people said, I'll meet next week. Now, we like to play it safe and avoid yes or no's, but when you're doing email marketing, you want a yes or no. It's a direct thing. You want a yes or a no. You don't want a maybe, you want a yes or a no. So think about your email marketing in terms of yes or no. So that's email marketing. Number two, PR. Most PR is really expensive and takes a long time to yield any results. Yes, you can get a splash in the newspaper for one day, but 2-3 days later, it's gone. But what is good PR is to get on news websites. So your local paper will probably have a better search ranking and all that than your business. If you're an SME, your local paper's probably got tons and tons of content. So what you want to do is connect with your local paper, get a really solid, newsworthy, valuable story in the local newspaper in print. But actually what you want is to print them to put that article on their website and include your web link. Why is that important? Because if you do that, first of all, there's all the SEO magic that it helps with. But second of all, it builds a backstory of your business online. So when people are Googling you and thinking about who you are, there's stories and information there to show who you are. So that's number two. So use local newspapers and local media to get them on the website. Maybe not the print is the most important, but get on their website. Number three, Facebook advertising. A lot of people don't realize this, but obviously Facebook price based on the value of a click. Yeah. If you're doing a Facebook advertising campaign and you want to get your cost per click lower, This still works for some people. Some people say it still doesn't work, but I've seen people who are still benefiting from this. So let's say you want to target people in London, for an example, or people in Scotland, or people in America, or wherever it is. Get the parameters of what you want right in terms of their interests and all that kind of stuff. But first set the campaign to a country, a developing country like India or Bangladesh or somewhere like that. Run the campaign for a day on a low budget and then change the country back to the country or the city that you want. What happens is, for some reason, it tricks the system and you get a lower cost per click. So you can get more clicks for your budget just by targeting a smaller, more developing country first, and then target a kind of the country you really want or the city you really want. So target India, Bangladesh, and then switch the adverts over once it's got going to a different country, and you will see your cost per click lower. Two things to think about with Facebook advertising as well. The success of a campaign is based on a couple of things. Number one, your relevance score. So on your Facebook ads dashboard, you'll see your relevance score. A relevance score is basically 1 to 10, and it says how good your advert is or how interesting your advert is to them. So the lower the score, the poorer the performance. But what you have to do is measure the relevance score against your click-through rate. So your click-through rate and your relevance score determine how much you pay per click. So if you keep working on those two metrics and keep a good click-through rate and a good relevance score, your advert costs go down. So there's 3 quick things that you can implement. I've kept you going for long enough. It's been nearly 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Have an awesome week. Book into one of the events, and I'll see you really, really soon.